Rekkanition. Makers of Portland. Listen with your host, Rekkanition.
Hey guys, happy Halloween. I just want to say what's up. I brought Akira today. You want to say something about the intro, huh?
That is so hard.
I know.
Like, for no reason.
I know.
You're like, no, you should hear my intro. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Whew.
You were, oh, my tooth is already gone.
Oh my gosh.
Right when we start. Fine, teeth.
Bad a matter of
Dude,
time.
it's not my day. Like, I couldn't find the ears.
Maybe you're just turning from a cat person into a person that's part of the costume.
Oh, yeah. It's all right. It's all good. I forgive them. I had a feeling that would happen. But no, what's up? Okay, so check it out, guys. It's Halloween weekend, and ironically, we just came out with a super dope music video today for I'm Back.
Correct. And
it's on DJ OG1's album. Make sure you check out Akira, too. And this shit's super dope. So we figured maybe we'd, like, show it to you guys while we're in show. Can we do that, Justin?
Do I do it right now?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Justin's going to get it all set up because, you know, it's Halloween. We got to get in the spirit.
Absolutely.
You know? We're humans. But yeah, so this video was really dope. Ironically, I wish we would have got the street sign. We were on Elm Street.
I was thinking about that just as we left, but like, I don't know. It's already pretty horrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we'll talk about it afterwards.
All right. I'm ready to play it. I have to mute you, though, to play it. Is that okay?
Okay. Well, yeah, we're going to stop right now so you guys can check it out, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
On a scale of killers from 1 to 10, do you think you're one of the best of all time?
I rate myself as probably number one.
So that's pretty damn good, isn't it?
That's pretty good, yeah.
I've been on my shit while I'm off that grid, but I'm still that bitch. I'ma kill that shit. I'm a real ass chick and I do real ass shit, but I still pop that lid if you want my list. Only thing I miss is the thrill I get when I'm on that stage and I kill myself. When I'm out my cage and I'm at my best. When I beat, man, don't know the rest. Man, I'm hollow in my chest. I don't follow all the rest. Why you borrow, I invest. My tomorrow in advance. Give 110 when I'm under this press. Man, I'm so obsessed. Make me so damn tense. If you got my bag, I don't hold my breath. I've been on my own till the day I'm dead. And if I'm in my zone, let me all break bread. If I'm chilling at home, then they give me that head. And when I'm in my whip, man, that motherfucker drip. Bring the boys to the yard, got 'em looking like a simp. I've been working so hard, you ain't making any sense. And I'm really on guard with it, chasing up a check. Man, you really on guard with it, I've been on guard with it. Got my lights on, now I'm sitting in the yard with it. Where should I start with it? Been working like I'm starving, I'm begging your pardon. Been smoking out the garden, I'm back. Yo, and I've been on the road when I barely leave my home, but I'm back. Yo, and if you didn't know, I put on one hell of a show, yeah, I'm back. Yo, been cooking on the stove while I'm writing up these poems, yeah, I'm back. Yo, and when it's time to roll, better know I'm calling zone like I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I've been on my own till the day I'm dead. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
Look, one foot up in the game, the other foot on your neck. Better watch where you step, lest you catching a wreck. See, I'ma put your dogs down like a vet. Throw that stick in your mouth like we playing some catch fetch. You want a wave that carries the same sound. You drinking way too much water, just know that you might drown. I've been watching y'all plummet. Y'all better pipe down. You ain't the it factor, half of y'all just rap clowns. Look, it's Akira and Rekka. Back to back on track, OG scratching the Rekka. It what a trifecta echo from the garden to the motor center. We raising the temperature, trailblazing the era. I've been in my lane, stop at the tailgating. Y'all ain't got the drive, y'all are just paper chasing. You been in my shadow, you been looking low pale lately. I'm Marshall Mathers LP, I'm just too shady, just know I'm back.
Yo, and I've been on the road when I barely leave my home, but I'm back. Yo, and if you didn't know, I put on one hell of a show, yeah, I'm back. Yo, they cooking on the stove while I'm writing up these
There you go.
Welcome back, guys. Like, you cannot tell me that wasn't insane.
I cannot stop watching that video.
I think it was fun, like even scary filming it.
Yeah, well, I was very
At
very
least-
thrown off because I was like, because the thing is, I know you, but I knew nobody else
Yeah.
there. I'm like, all right, we're in a grave now.
Yeah.
And have
Oh,
fun
the
with
grave
that.
part was scary
If
because
that fell on top, I'm done.
yeah,
I'm not jumping out of that.
Yeah.
It was too cold outside too. I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have been able to.
I didn't even realize
move.
it was that quiet.
Yeah,
But
apologies.
no, but yeah, like I think that was the scariest part. It was really cold too, and then it was in the middle of nowhere. Like the houses were so far from that like hole.
Do not tell me about how cold it was. I just had the white shirt on.
Yeah.
And in the grave though was really warm. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It was like dodging the wind.
Yeah.
But that coat came in handy, huh?
Yep.
That was like off script.
I
like,
know.
hey, just throw this coat on, and you
Yeah.
looked fire in it. I was like,
Someone was
"But
grabbing it for themselves. I'm like, give me that. Like,
I'm freezing.
Yeah,
tell
it
you
was
that
just
much.
so cold at that time. And then we were covering ourselves with like blood, which
Right.
was making us colder.
There was a lot of moments. Like, okay, so we had to drive to the next location with that on. I'm like going the exact speed limit. I'm
Yeah.
not giving anyone a reason. Like I drove an hour here. I'm not getting pulled over and then convicted of something that I didn't do.
I know. Like when I had to go back to Portland after that shot too and film more and then drive home. So like I felt the same way. Like I could feel it like dried on my face.
Rekka drove the van.
Yeah.
I was like, because what I tell you, I'm like, man, I hope nothing happens to me. And then someone was like, well, you're not going to be the one that has to drive the van. That's Rekka. I'm like, oh.
And there was blood on it like the next day. Like I didn't get home till like.
Oh, you really didn't clean that off. You just left it.
No, but the next day I cleaned it, but it was really funny the next day though.
What a sick prank, bro.
I know.
We didn't really kill anyone. It just looked like it.
I know. I know. Shout out Garrett for letting me use his van. That shit
Garrett's
was dope.
Garrett's my favorite person named Garrett.
Never met him.
Ever.
He is cool like that. No, but yeah, and it was pretty ironic because I didn't plan this when it comes to like our scheduling of this interview, so it worked out perfect.
Everything was just perfect timing.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Same fucking day the video comes out. Wow.
It's just funny how the world works.
I know.
Just funny how that works out.
Well, and what was kind of cool is that's how I met you pretty much. Like I knew we met before, you said.
Right.
But that's when I actually like met you.
Right. And then when we met each other, I was still like doing behind the scenes work like on stages and because we met at the Meeting of the Minds.
Yeah.
That was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. We
met and then had like a 2-year break. Like,
right. Well, I think the whole world had we're still kind of in that break right now.
Mm-hmm.
But RIP to the old world.
Yeah.
But the Meeting of the Minds was really, really cool. I remember we were literally, it's right when we saw it when DeAndre set up the lights in the grave, which looked fuego.
Yeah.
But y'all saw that. I was standing over and I'm looking at you and I'm like, Rekka, do you remember when we met at Meeting of the Minds, iHeart? And you're like, no. I'm like, well, just let me explain it anyway. I had no idea that I would just be standing over a grave that could fit both of us in it. Like there's no way if we got pushed in there and someone decided, there goes the dirt, we'd be dead.
I know. Even somebody stepping too close could have messed it up.
How did you drag me into this?
Dude, I didn't know they were going to make it that big. That's some like overkill. Crazy. That was awesome.
Somebody was having fun. Someone had done that
before.
Did
you hear her? That it was a chick that dug it too. And she was like, I know I did it a little much, but I was having fun. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, no. She, what was that?
Her name's Chrissy. Yeah. Shout out.
She was really dope. Thank you for digging my grave. Yeah. I appreciate it. I know it looked like I was digging a grave, but I was digging like 2 pebbles.
Yeah. That's that muscle right there.
Don't be intimidated. Yeah. Okay.
Relax. But it was really cool, like when we first met, because we both have this crazy obsession for anime. Like I got the same belt he's wearing, homie.
That's true. That's true.
But it's like different. Like so his actual name is Akira, and most people like
I have to convince people
think you're lying, but
no, like
so your parents have like a major love for it too. I'm guessing, right?
Right. So I was named after two things, or my name comes from two big things. One is Akira Kurosawa, the director of the Seven Samurai. Really big, influential directors, inspired a lot of Western films. I mean, Kurosawa, the influence is deep, to say the very least. And then, of course, Akira, the anime.
Yeah.
And it was a manga before, obviously, and that goes more in depth for those who want to watch and are actually intrigued to look up. But no, that's where my family got it from. But they wanted to make sure it didn't mean like assassin in Japanese, so they checked.
Yeah,
And,
thank God.
Right?
Because some people don't. Like,
no, for real. But I have to like watch myself a lot because the thing is, like, walking around, especially as a kid, you get bullied for a name like that. You know, like you get like Shakira, which now is dope, but as a
Yeah.
kid is not cool. You know,
Yeah.
you get like the insert every bad name, have it scroll right.
Yeah.
But having to be an adult, it's a good conversation starter, but sometimes it's one of those things where I have to pull out my ID to convince somebody
Yeah.
that my name is really Akira.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a very common name in Japan. It's
Mhm.
like, just so happens that a child who's Irish and Polish got that name. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just got to be respectful with it.
No,
You know?
I think that's super badass. No, I think that's super dope because they've always been like a big influence, like in my life. Any kind of like anime, Japanese cars. I'm just like obsessed with all of them. And so when I met you, I was like, what? Someone else like me? Like,
So,
cool.
What's really, really cool, that this is where you've already brought out the nerd in me. It's only been 5 minutes and you've already pulled this out of me. Anime has a huge influence in hip hop.
Yeah.
Like,
huge. Yeah.
especially the more the internet has been like creating trends with anime, it's
Mhm.
been always within. I mean, you can look up a lot of trap dubs and even AMVs, and you'll find something with Naruto in it. Like, who didn't like that? Was where all my morals. Total exposing myself here. That's like where a lot of my morals came from.
Yeah.
Was just straight up Naruto. So,
Yeah.
but I thought it was really, really cool. Also, your car is sick. I mean, you
Thanks,
got to
I
have
appreciate
appreciation
that.
for
We're
it.
about to redo it soon.
That's right. You got to get a new wrap for it.
Mhm.
But you've never shown me what it was.
I'll have to show you. It's Sailor Moon.
Oh, that's so dope.
Yeah, I
freaking
love Sailor Moon. Yeah, because that takes me way
Jeez.
back.
Oh
Those were like my
gosh.
favorites. And kids love it. That's the whole reason I'm going to keep doing it. I don't care what anybody says. A lot of people hate my car, but I'm going to keep doing it because every time a little kid sees my car, it's like priceless. Like,
Right.
they just lose their shit and they're like, "Oh my god."
I think that folks just don't like, depending on the wrap of the car, like people just don't like wrapped cars.
Well, so check this out. The reason, like what it's called on the side of my car in Japan is called Itasha, and it means dreadful car. So it's pretty much meant to kind of bother people. The people that would be bothered by it, it's meant to bother them. You know what I mean? And then the people that love it and adore it, they congregate together, have meets over it, talk about it. I mean, that's where you see all those Hello Kitty cars,
Right.
Where
Yeah.
it's all crazy out like that. But
Yeah, I've seen a lot of like the compilations.
fur
Like,
and like.
I was just thinking how that actually just made me. I don't know why I thought of this. Like, there's a lot of folks who, like, when you get katakana or kanji on your vehicle. I mean, if it's in English, it's different. But if you don't really do your research, they could just be putting anything on the side of your car.
Yeah, like barbecue.
Like barbecue, or like you see like the tattoos that say "stupid foreigner" on it.
Yeah, I should.
Or like,
I gotta say, I never checked mine. I mean, it says Hatsumiku right under it. So
there's like apps.
I could probably scan it.
Yeah, like I have an app on my phone that I have a really beautiful tribute to my aunt who's now passed away. But there's like it's in kanji on the painting, and I scanned it, and I got to figure out what it said. But it was just like,
Oh, that's
so
sick. Yeah, watch mine be like stupid white girl.
but like
Knowing my
who is that
luck.
on right there? It's like, at that point it's like, man, I kind of gave them the opportunity to make that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is,
Yeah.
They
But
can
that
mock me.
stuff is really, really. So have you ever seen oh my gosh, I almost said Tenacious D. That's not Initial D. Have you ever seen Initial D?
Oh, I think I have. I'm really bad with names.
No, you're totally fine. It's like it's a drifting anime. It was a manga. It's really good.
I've probably seen
It's
it.
really, like, I think that anime has a really and just manga like has a really cool way of influencing and
Mhm.
kind of bringing to life aspects of, I think, like, I don't know, like drift. I think that might have inspired Tokyo Drift, like the movie,
Yeah.
like that is really, really cool. The animation
Yeah.
from like the characters, it'd be like the storytelling, that is so imaginary. And what's cool in regards to like being artists, I don't know if you feel this way, so it's kind of a question to you. Like when I look at anime, especially as a kid, like you see these characters doing it, you don't really make the connection. Oh, these are just, these are fake people. As a kid, you're like, man, I can't wait to make a Rasengan with my hand and start like,
Yeah.
attack people, or like, Spirited Away. Oh, I can't wait to go into the spirit world and hang out with the
In
duck
the
spirits
bathhouse,
in the
you know?
bathhouse. But as an artist, I think about how can I paint a picture lyrically in the
Mhm.
same sort of energy. Do you ever do that with anime at all? Like how does your influence work with that?
I mean, I think when it comes to anime, I'm really into like how it looks. I don't know what it is. So especially when they're doing like superpowers in the video, just like the how into it they get. They're like
Mhm.
yelling everything.
Oh
So
yeah.
that's like something I'm kind of like fascinated by, but I haven't yet really put it into my music
Mhm.
because it's always been my car thing. Like
Right.
I don't know what it is. Just being in the drift car scene,
Mhm.
everybody is kind of into it because most drift
Mm.
cars, I mean, there's Mustangs and stuff, but most of them are Japanese.
Mhm.
Most of the good ones. So
What is it? Question? I don't know. I don't know a lot about cars. I have a Honda CRZ.
that's a Japanese
I've
car.
always, oh yeah, but I've always wanted to know if I could like drift that thing around. You think?
If it's front wheel drive, you'd have to use your e-brake and destroy your
That's
stuff.
scary.
But
Yeah, no,
you can drift anything, but
I mean, hey,
it's not as
I
easy.
ain't got drifted my Honda CRZ money then. That's what I don't have.
You will
Um,
one day.
One day.
Yeah, one day. I should take you to the drift track and you can ride in my homie's car sometime or something.
Oh, that sounds
Because
horrifying. We should take video.
exactly, we'll put the GoPro like on the windshield facing you, and
If
we'll
you want to
just
see me scream for 30 minutes, here's the link
dude.
to that video.
Oh, it'd be so funny
That-
if we could try to do get like a backseat shot and try to do an interview while doing it.
Yo, why aren't we on? You should be on
We'd
this
be
right
flying
now.
all over the place. I'll look into it. I will
That would
because
be-
I gotta find somebody with a backseat. Most of them don't. People get the cars a lot.
I have an instructor who or former I have an instructor. He is a sim racer,
Mhm.
and he's sponsored by. Oh, I don't know if I can name that, but sponsored by a car company that's very large, and so he streams on Twitch. But he knows a bunch of other people who drift and a bunch of folks who race professionally, and he does this
Oh,
at a
wow.
competitive level online, like
That's
gaming.
sick.
For those who know what Gran Turismo is, like,
Dude, that's wild. Does he have like a crazy chair that moves too? Have you
oh
seen that?
no, he has the whole rig. Like, yeah,
Does it move?
I
Like,
don't think
have you seen that?
I have seen it.
I mean,
but
that's wild, but
that looks like a lot of money. But I'm like, yo,
if I was rich,
yeah, if I was, if that's where I was, then absolutely. But like, I wouldn't want to leave my house. Like,
Yeah.
what other reason?
I already have a
DoorDash-
hard time, so
It's hard enough with this pandemic going on.
No, lately I don't even want to go to my day job. I'm like, oh, I have to leave the house.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
man, and it's getting cold now, so I'm like, oh, I'm cold.
I have not, no matter how long. I mean, I'm born and raised in Portland. Like, my family's from the East Coast. So I was born and raised in Portland. I've never gotten used to the weather. The weather that
I've lived here my whole life, and I say the same thing.
exactly. So
Ah,
so you know. So
yeah.
my problem is I walked everywhere when I was a kid. Like my dad would just let me go hang around in Portland. Totally not safe. But
Yeah.
I would
don't recommend it.
It's it's better than other places, but do not recommend it at the age of like 14 going on the max and all that. But I affiliate the winter time with soaked jeans at the bottom. You know what I mean? Like at the cuff of the jean,
Oh yeah.
and it rides up your leg a little bit. That's hell.
Yeah.
Like that's what hell feels like to me. So that's what I
Soggy
imagine.
feet.
Right. But this year was I have made a mission. It's kind of worked so far. I'm like surrounding myself with people who enjoy the wintertime. I'm a
Mhm.
summer baby. So it's like I like beaches and you know, my favorite feeling is like sun on me, wind on me too at the same time to like balance it out. So
And with nothing to do.
with nothing to do. Oh, I do want to stay productive, but sorry, digressing to like the work situation. I have to say, I think I finally have like, other than music, I finally have a job that I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to get to work.
Really?
Seriously.
That's good.
Never been like, oh, other than martial arts.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
like
really good. I think, yeah, like, I think that's important for people. Like, we constantly like trade all our time for money. And so, like, that's why I decided I want to switch up my job, just because I was like, I want to do something where I don't want to die.
Right.
Like, and I
Right.
love working on cars,
Mhm.
but now it makes me not want to work on mine. Like, I rarely, like, I have to redo like my whole car, and I don't want to do it.
There
I'm
has
like,
to be like, I almost made a really bad analogy. I'm not going to do it though.
"Ah."
You almost have to, I don't know, like find a way to disconnect it from working on your vehicle. Like
I think it's more of just being tired.
just being exhausted.
Yeah, because my hands get all messed up at work. By the time I get home, I'm like, not doing that.
Nah, I have no retort to that. Like I definitely get that way about like when I was in martial arts. I mean, I would train all day long. Like I would practically skip
That's
school
sick. I didn't
to
know
do
you did that.
Yeah, I trained in mixed martial arts. When I say martial arts, folks just think like I was in a karate gi and like attacking.
Yeah.
I was in a karate gi and I did do that. I did do the haya haya, but it was a lot of Muay Thai kickboxing, Brazilian jiu jitsu.
Wow. So you could like
Kali.
low key kick some ass.
I don't reveal a lot about myself.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I noticed that because I would have had no clue.
right.
So that's hilarious.
That's
That's awesome.
I did it for like 9 years. So I'm a black belt in mixed martial
Holy
arts.
shit! You
and
could
then
kick some ass. Low
I don't know now. It's been the pandemic kind of slowed my
I
reaction,
don't know.
but I'm
if
still
you
there.
had to, you probably
Oh,
could though.
for sure. I definitely
Don't you learn crazy tricks like breaking people's legs easily and stuff?
well, I mean, not it's hard to say.
They at least tell you that how you could, right?
Oh, right. No, for sure. Like
Yeah.
how to brace yourself, like where to hit, where to attack, how to wear things down. It's just like martial arts in particular is one of those sports that is so, or not just sports, but like such a sport culture. Everything about it is just so vast that it's applicable to everything, even like self-defense.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that's actually like my foundation in martial arts has motivated me is actually my grounding for my discipline with my music.
I was gonna say.
So it's like,
sure.
yeah, it's like
So much discipline that I had no idea that you had a black belt.
it
Like that's discipline.
You're
People
gonna
that
fucking
run
make me blush.
Well, I'm just saying, like people that have discipline, they're not running around bragging about their secret skills.
Okay, wait a
Like,
minute. So, well,
You're not out
I
here
didn't say I didn't have
bragging.
I didn't say I didn't have an ego. I gotta have an ego, but I mean,
Yeah, but you got the discipline to not like. You don't seem egotistical at all to me.
oh, I think that it's just like it shows.
Now that I
try.
know this about you,
try
I'm
to.
gonna look at you so
Oh
much
no.
different.
I used to, when I was in high school, I actually got in so many fights, like
Really?
enough to where like, yeah, I got bullied really bad in high school. Like, police were called on like to get people away from me and off of me. I eventually stopped reporting it. It just got really bad. So I needed martial arts for me because people were like really, really trying to harm me really, really bad. So I had 2 instructors who practically saved my life. And I've never said this to people in the scene before.
Dude.
But I had 2 instructors that practically saved my life, John and Cyrus. They helped me on a interpersonal level, so like socially and with my confidence, to the point where when I got into high school, I didn't care about if somebody was trying to hurt me. It was just kind of like that sort of stuff started to click off. I still had things that I needed to work on. I still have things I need to work on now, but
yeah, I bet it really helped you learn how to deal with that. When people did come at you, it helped you.
Oh yeah,
take it in, because it's not like we're in high school anymore, especially now. Like,
oh, it certainly
when someone
feels
talks
like it
shit,
sometimes.
like you just want to bop. but you can't.
Oh no, yeah. It's like, oh, now
So-
I'm like legally liable to go. Like, I have to
I
hold
got a
liability.
child. I can't go to jail. Like,
Mine's not even that. It's just like if I hit someone in the face, if I rocked somebody, you know how mad OG1 would be?
yeah.
Like he'd call me and be like,
all that hard work for this.
So-
Like,
so you got mad and you thought that rocking him in the jaw was the right option. Did he swing first?
yeah.
No? Oh,
No.
well, that sucks.
What?
Have fun and time out.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, for
And
real.
my mom would just straight up find me. Like
Yeah.
I'm rapidly approaching your location.
Yeah. I'm on my way. You best be ready.
No.
I do gotta say that is like, it's still blowing my mind. I didn't know that.
It's so that was one part of my life was the mixed martial arts, and then there was a tiny portion, a sliver of it, where I trained in Taekwondo, and I worked for the vice president of the Taekwondo Federation for the entire West Coast.
What?
Super interesting guy, like genuinely. We didn't
That's
like the business situation didn't necessarily work out on my end, but I got to be a black belt in like 7 months. I like grind and tried really, really hard. It was my job, so I just woke up and started training.
Well, how old were you when you did that?
17.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
Yeah. So like, oh, actually, no. I think it was 19. I think I did that literally right before I went into the scene. I was in Taekwondo.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? Piece out of this. I like a hip hop and I want to make music. So
yeah,
I think I'm a really cool rapper.
you
so.
are really good at it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, because like
I
I
used to
don't.
be really bad, but that's where everyone starts.
Well, yeah, I think everyone. If you
Except for Nas.
if you can't admit that you sucked when you started, you're probably not very good.
I'm gonna
Like-
bet. I'm gonna bet some of the Wu-Tang Clan or like some of some of the legends like just straight up came out like yo, you know who it is, and just started like going off
Yeah.
like perfect, flawlessly. Who do you think that was?
Yeah, right. You know they at least gotta like mess around in the
I've
shower
never-
when they hear a beat.
Do you ever in your
something,
brain?
like-
Do you ever hear Biggie sounding bad?
No.
No, neither do
No.
I. Neither with like Pac.
Yeah,
like
but what about when they were like
Cunnilinguists.
12? Come on. You
Nah,
know?
man, they're
And they grew up around it too, where they probably were around it when they were really,
No,
really young.
for
At
sure.
some point.
they had to be at
At
some
some
point when they were first trying to muster out their first words.
Yeah,
and
like
then
their
it, like,
very first words.
the first word. It's like, oh man, you suck at rapping. It's just like a baby. Just
Yeah.
like, "Pff, get better.
Yeah.
Get good, kid.
Yeah.
Like you suck.
Dude, it would be kind
Shout
of
out
cool
to the
have,
babies
like,
that rap.
Yeah, dude, there was that I can't remember his name. It's like Devonte something. It's that little 8-year-old or 10-year-old. I don't remember, but he
Does
was.
they rap?
Yeah, they I think you were there. It was like that
Wait,
outdoor spot right
is
around
it
the corner.
Shrista? Is it wait?
No, not.
Is it Shrista's like nephew? Okay,
No.
because she's also
It's
really
Shrista.
good.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Sorry, please.
Oh, you
continue.
say her niece?
I think it's her nephew. No, sorry, her
Niece's girl. nephew
niece's.
is
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, niece.
Unless she
niece.
identifies as something else.
Niece.
Yeah, because I think I've seen her share that chick.
Yeah, she's really,
Yeah.
really freaking good. Like, I
Or I think the other one's name was King or something. It was really cool.
oh my gosh. I know who you're talking about.
He's like small.
Yeah.
Still sounds like a kid. in
Oh,
his
that's
voice.
Doc Saint's son.
Oh yeah.
That's Doc Saint's son.
and it's so
Isn't
good.
that so good?
I know. Lorelai was with me when we saw him.
Oh,
And so I was like, "Look, Lorelai, there's you and a couple girls." Like,
oh my gosh. That's it's crazy how hard like when you're a kid, you get so much knowledge. You gain
Mhm.
you have all these things around you. So influential. Everything's so influential as a kid,
Yeah.
which is dangerous.
Yeah.
But also like having Doc Saint, shouts to Doc Saint, like for real,
Mhm.
like you're amazing, bro. Did
Mhm.
all of the portraits for the testimony, like all the faces.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, Doc Saint's behind so much amazing work. Anyway, sorry.
you're
Having an individual like that, such a creative soul around like a child, his child, like
Mhm.
of course he's gonna rap like that, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna do that and then take a couple pictures of the crowd, and everyone's gonna look great.
Yep. No, it was awesome. He did really well too. Like he has like the kid voice in it, but he was on beat.
Nah, man.
I'm
Kids
like,
Bop,
dude.
he needs to be the next Kids Bop
Yeah.
star.
Yeah.
Who's hiring for Kids Bop? You need to get on this.
Yeah.
We're ahead of you right now.
Yeah, you
we're
guys
about
need
to
better artists. You
we
guys
are-
for Kids Bop, and they need
You-
kids with their own music.
You
Come
need
on.
better artists.
Yeah.
Kids Bop. I can't hear you because my kids are listening to Kids Bop.
Yeah,
So.
I'm just kidding. I liked Kids Bop. Yeah, they did cover all the good hits. When I was little,
I'm glad
they
you
did.
got Kids Bop's back like that, man. I was really hoping that you were repping Kids Bop for me.
Oh, dude, I think I still have some of those CDs somewhere.
Should we make a Kids Bop
Yeah,
track
Yeah.
together? You, me, and OG.
yeah. I
That'd be
want to
sick.
get like my kid and like another artist kid to like collab on something.
What would it be like?
I
On like
don't
a
know.
hip hop project?
I mean, my kid doesn't really know how to write yet, so we'd probably have to kind of take something she says, split it together, and make something out of it. But
You can have a ghostwriter. Too
Yeah.
Short had a ghostwriter.
yeah, I've tried. She's
Ice
not.
Cube.
She hasn't quite caught on to like memorizing yet.
Mhm.
So she knows the rhythm it's supposed to be in, but not the words. Yeah,
I-
she's almost there.
What's crazy? I'm so. What is your podcast doing to me? It's like having me push information from. I'm like I'm memorizing thing. I'm
Remembering.
That's the word. That's the word. When I was a kid, like really like in like elementary school in like McMinnville,
That's where you grew up.
for like a year.
Oh,
for
okay.
a short amount
That's
of
nice
time.
to me. So
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I ended up memorizing things with rhythm, like
me
math
too.
and all that. So it's like it's crazy, but like I feel like music and hip hop, like all of that can help a child
Yeah.
memorize. So maybe having this track would be more of an educational thing than anything.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, I need to work on her with like help her work on her like writing and stuff with it too. Like it's crazy as
Yeah,
a
you
parent
better
too,
you better
because you want them to do something like so bad, and then it's like you have to do it over and over and over and over. Like as a parent, especially a busy one, like I'm
Mhm.
busy as shit, and I have music, podcasts, work. It's fucking wild, but like you don't realize it. But like I taught her how to count to 5 in Spanish in one day.
What?
Yeah. And
I still have problems. I'm a
we did
grown
that-
individual and I don't know how to
we
do
just
that.
did it over and over and over again. And now she can even like -2 from it and still say it in Spanish.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
That's actually really sick though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
She
lie.
can go to 10, but she always forgets 7.
7's a hard number,
Yeah.
even in English.
Yep.
Se.
Yep.
Yep. We sure said it.
So what's going on tonight? What are you up to?
Um,
You're always doing something, so
well, I think that since it's the day before Halloween, I think that I'm gonna go and kick it with my homies. I
Yep.
think that after this, I'm gonna head over and just like. No, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go. If Future Shock is open, you've been to Future Shock before? It's a cool like local record shop, and
Oh,
it
cool.
used to be where A Beat Happening, which is a producer like. Not really like a showcase, like a producer showcase.
Mhm.
Shout out to A Beat Happening and Future Shock because they need that business and they're dope, like for
Yeah.
real. If you want to get some good, like cool little merch stuff and
Well, they got
vinyls.
records and
Yeah,
stuff.
records.
So yeah, I just got some tables that I need to get all set up, but I'll
Yeah,
go check it out.
it's really sick. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go over there, see if they're open, drop off some flyers for OG's projects, and then head back, make some cider,
That's it.
heat up something, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, Dope, where can everybody find you too? Because we'll wrap this up after that.
Okay. So you can find me on like Twitter at Akira West Hip Hop. And then you can also find me on Instagram at Akira West Hip Hop. And then if you want to email me, it's Akira West Management, but like MGMT at Gmail. My apologies. That's very
Saved by
loud.
the Bell. No, I'm just
Wow.
kidding.
that was it telling me to not reveal too much information. That was the spy in my phone.
Really?
No.
Oh. You actually
yeah.
have to text yourself, like, shut up, man.
Stop it.
Just shut your mouth.
Stop saying these things.
Yeah.
No, but you can find me on Instagram at Akira West Hip Hop and Twitter at Akira West Hip Hop. Easiest way to contact me. If you want to have an inquiry, just message or email me at akirawestmgmt@gmail.com.
Hell yeah. And guys, definitely go check out our track. We're going to play the video.
I'm gonna play it again.
Yeah, we're going to play it one more time for you guys.
Okay, can I say one more thing?
Totally.
Shout out to OG for giving us the opportunity to be on these projects because like the Testimony Project, Rise of the Rose mixtape, beautifully well done. And the Rise of the Rose mixtape is a real mixtape. You'll hear Busta Rhymes in the beginning of our, which is really sick, which is really, really sick. So both these projects together, super dope. Check them out. They're in my bio. It's the Testimony DJ OG1 and Rise of the Rose mixtape DJ OG1. Please search it up. Thank you so much, OG.
Yeah,
we really appreciate you.
I was gonna say the like same thing. Like it was so dope to have Busta Rhymes on that. Oh, when I first heard it, I didn't know it was him at first, and I thought he said it, and it sounds like him, and I was like,
"Oh yeah,
no way!" And I was like, "Hey, OG, who's that guy?" And he's like, Busta Rhymes, and I was like.
Yeah, and then what do? You just collapse, you disintegrate.
Yeah.
But yeah, seriously, OG, like, and yeah, for real. He's the official DJ for the Portland Trailblazers. Wonderful person, is my mentor.
Well, and he uplifts the entire music community in Portland.
This is just a product of it. Like Testimony really was. We can have a whole we should have had more of a conversation about that project because I think that was anyway.
Well, luckily we've been talking about it a little bit on like all the podcasts like coming up.
Gang.
Yes. So I just want to say happy Halloween, guys. Ooh. I hope you enjoy the crazy video and be safe. Don't get hit by cars. Don't get bad candy.
Don't do that.
Well, try not to.
Don't do it.
The way
I'll find you
like that.
I'll kill everyone you've ever met, starting with me.
What?
Anyway.
Happy Halloween, guys. Have a good
Halloween.
one.
Bye, friends.
Bye. Bye.
On a scale of killers from 1 to 10, do you think you're one of the best of all time?
I rate myself as fucking number one.
So that's pretty damn good, isn't it?
That's pretty good, yeah.
I've been on my shit while I'm off that grid, but I'm still that bitch. I'ma kill that shit. I'm a real ass chick and I do real ass shit, but I still pop that lid if you want my list. Only thing I miss is the thrill I get when I'm on that stage and I kill myself. When I'm out my cage and I'm at my best. When I beat, man, don't know the rest. Man, I'm hollow in my chest. I don't follow all the rest. Why you borrow, I invest. My tomorrow in advance. It's 110 when I'm under this press. Man, I'm so obsessed. Make me so damn tense. If you got my bag, I don't hold my breath. I've been on my own till the day I'm dead. And if I'm in my zone, let me all break bread. If I'm chilling at home, then they give me that head. And when I'm in my whip, man, that motherfucker drip. Bring the boys to the yard, got them looking like a simp. I've been working so hard, you ain't making any sense. And I'm really on guard with it, chasing up a check. Man, you really on fraud with it. I've been on guard with it. Got my lights on, now I'm sitting in the yard with it. Where should I start with it? Been working like I'm starving. I'm begging your pardon, been smoking out the garden. I'm back, yo. And I've been on the low and I barely leave my home, but I'm back, yo. And if you didn't know, I put on one hell of a show. Yeah, I'm back, yo. They cooking on the stove while I'm writing up these poems. Yeah, I'm back, yo. And when it's time to roll, better know I'm calling zone like I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, yeah, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. I've been on my own till the day I'm dead. Yeah, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back.
Look, one foot up in the game, the other foot on your neck. Better watch where you step, lest you catching a wreck. See, I'ma put your dogs down like a vet. Throw that stick in your mouth like we playing some catch fetch. You want a wave that carries the same sound. You drinking way too much water, just know that you might drown. I've been watching y'all plummet. Y'all better pipe down. You ain't the it factor, half of y'all just rap clowns. Look, it's Akira and Rekka. Back to back on track, OG scratching the Rekka. And what a trifecta echo from the garden to the motor center. We raising the temperature, trailblazing the era. I've been in my lane, stop at the tailgating. Y'all ain't got the drive, y'all are just paper chasing. You been in my shadow, you been looking low pale lately. I'm Marshall Mathers LP, I'm just too shady, just know I'm back.
Yo, and I've been on the low and I barely leave my home, but I'm back, yo. And if you didn't know, I put on one hell of a show. Yeah, I'm back, yo. They cooking on the stove while I'm